Get some people in here before I start talking. See if we get anybody. But yeah, this is squatchtopic.pa. We do research on Sasquatch in the southwestern Pennsylvania. We have a hot spot down there. And our goal is to get you guys the best footage as we can and to bring light to the species that dwell in the darkness that people don't see or don't even believe in. So pretty much we want to bring light to that species and get them recognized. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Mr. Weasel? All right, you're the only one on here right now. I'm going to wait and get a couple more people in. And we're going to do this. There's 2 people in. Hey, let me hit this comments thing so I can read. Okay? Okay. Yes, wait. Yeah, I will. I can see how many people are in here. It says 1 person, 1 thumb up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Squatch Topic, likey. But yeah, like I was saying, for those who are going to go back and while we're waiting for people to get on, like I was saying, you know, we study southwestern Pennsylvania. We want to bring light to the subject of Sasquatch, and I am not really on the subject of interest with it, but Dogman too. There might be one in our spot. Hey, what's up, Jess? But yeah, so that's what we want to do, bring light to species. And we got 3 people in here now. We're getting up there. We got my wife, we got Mr. Weasel, 4 people. Big E, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm glad you're on. Well, it's been 2 minutes and 30 seconds that I've been on. So, should I wait for more people? Or should I get started? What do you say? I gotta touch it again to get the comments. What do you guys say? Should I wait a little bit longer, or should I just get started? I need something to do. Wait. Okay, Biggie. Okay, buddy. We'll wait. I wish there was a way to have it so these messages stayed on the whole time. You didn't have to get up every couple minutes to touch the screen. Yeah. Tell them what you're doing this weekend. Oh. Okay. I got a message from Don Juan. And he's got a lot of stuff to do around his house. And plus it's going to be raining all weekend. So he ain't going to be there this weekend. But it's all right. I told you guys, Squatch Topic does not care about the weather. We ain't going to stop. You know, he has things to do at home. That's cool. I'm not going to be upset. You know, he has a life too. He has a family. You know, he's a good man. So we'll go ahead and let him do what he has to do. He'll be on in the future, guys. You know, he just became official with Squatch Topic. You know, he was a guest. And the other day I talked to him on the phone, and he became official. He wants to be on board all the way. But, you know, we can't get mad at him for having a life. We all have lives. You know, he has a family. He has a job. He has obligations. So we can't be mad at Don Juan. So don't be scuffing him. Now, after I got done talking to Don Juan, I got talking with Mr. Weasel. Well, this ain't set in stone yet. I don't know, because this could change. But Mr. Weasel might not be there either this weekend. So, as of right now, I'm saying that there's a I'll be fair and say an 85% chance that I'm rolling solo this weekend. So I'm not, I'm still going to go down there. I ain't punking out. It's supposed to rain. I'll be out there. I'll take my rain suit with me. I got my waterproof box for my phone. My flashlights are waterproof, supposedly. They're waterproof. So if my gear can handle it, I can handle it. I ain't scared to get wet. Why not go? So, but I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Look. See, when you're around these things, you always have this little fear in you. Always. You don't know what they're going to do. You don't know their intentions. They're like people. You got good people, you got bad people. This guy here will shake your hand and offer you $100 because he knows you're poor. Whereas this guy around the corner will kick the crap out of you and rob you of that $100. Good people, bad people. Squatch is the same way. You got good squatches, you got bad squatches. So, hey, what's up, Don Juan? I already talked about you, buddy. When you go back, you'll see. We're not mad at you, buddy. Yeah, don't beat him up in the comments either. I mean, he has a life, he has a family. If he can't make it, he can't make it. No biggie. But yes, I will be solo this weekend, 85% chance. And it'll be raining, and I will be out there in the rain. So you ain't got to worry about that. But this video today is called Gear Loadout. I'm going to show everybody what I take in the field. This is just my personal gear. I mean, Mr. Weasel has his own stuff. Don Juan, he has his own stuff, what he has. And I need new partners. Oh, don't beat them up in the comments. Don't do that. Come on, be nice. Boo-hoo. All right, well, let's get started. We're going to do the gear loadout now. I'm going to show you guys what I carry in the field when I go camping and squatching, so you guys have an idea of what stuff we have to try to support our research with, what we carry in the field, and I'm just going to let you see. So let's get started. All right. I think I'm going to start with my ILBE. That's individual load-bearing equipment. You guys probably seen this on one video. I was wearing it. Suspender system going around the belt. I got Condor. This here, that's one big pad going across the waist right here. That's all cushion. So people look at that and they say, oh, that looks heavy and uncomfortable. No, this is comfortable. All this weight is distributed all over your body. It looks heavy, but really it's not. But here, I'm going to go pounds per pound. I'm going to show you guys what I carry. First off, I'm big on safety. Cat tourniquet set. Something happens, and I'm out there and I found I got my blood type on there. I got Kelly forceps in here in case of an artery bleed or anything. And I open this up. I'm not going to disassemble it all, but those valves right there. Those are quick clot. If you get an injury and you can't stop that bleeding, man, you dump that powder and it's going to burn. The EMTs are going to have to scrub it out of you, but it'll stop your bleeding, help you coagulate, and you're not going to bleed out in a situation. So I carry quick clot, Kelly forceps, shears in case I need to cut my clothing. I have a pinch light in here. Well, yeah, right there I got a pinch light. See the light up? That's from a Dollar Tree, ain't nothing special. And I got my cat tourniquet in here. If I get an injury and it's along an artery, I need to tourniquet off, release it every 15 minutes. That way I don't lose that limb or bleed out. So we got that. Right here, there's a little mirror. When I'm out there in the daytime walking, I like to pull this little mirror out every now and then. peek over my shoulder. You know what I mean? They like to go behind you when you're not looking. What's this thing here? Let me see what you just said. DM. What's up, DM? That section is worth the price of admission. Media pack. Hoorah. So, this is like a peek behind me. It's corny, but if you're hearing them roll up behind you, 9 times out of 10, they watch you turn around. They're gone by the time you turn around. They're hot. You're going to see them. They go tree. So, catch them off guard. Get a peek when you feel like you're being followed. Scroll down a little taste. This pouch here, these are my gloves. Easy access. Now, you know, if there's an injury or anything, obviously you want to wear gloves for that. Also, if we were to get a specimen, I have a specimen bag over here that I'm going to show you guys too. It goes on my leg. If we were to find a hair sample or something, I'm wearing gloves on top of using a pair of forceps to retrieve that sample, so there's no cross-contamination of DNA. You know what I mean? If I'm going to collect a sample or something, I'm going to make sure it's not tainted. Oh, I brought this home. It's just a little tape measure. Footprints. Hand sanitizer. Sometimes you touch some icky stuff. Yeah. All right, we're going to move down to this here. All right, right in here. This is my FLIR. Open that up. This is called a FLIR TK Scout. This is a thermal monocular. This is all thermal. So, like my last hunt when I was looking at a tree, I seen a heat signature in that tree, but there was nothing in that tree at the time. When I first got this, I was following my wife around the house, watching her footprints where her body temperature was. Just like when I looked in that tree that day, I seen evidence that something was just in there. Heat. It's also, it does photo, and it captures, sweet, every good Sasquatch field right. Yes. This does video and photos. Problem is, I don't know how to transfer the media out, and it's not in the instruction manual. So I got to figure that out. I was told to get a transfer thing from my phone. I'm going to look into that, guys. But yeah, we got thermal. We put that back in the pouch so I don't drop it. That's a lot of money to drop. All right, next. We're just going to go right around the belly right now. This pouch here, Squatch Topic. Carry a spare flashlight. Always lights and essence when you're in the woods at night. I got this cool pen my wife got me. It's a stylus. It's got ink, tiny little measure systems on it, and it's got one of those little levelers on it. I carry it with me. For when we're out there, I hope I've gotten this in. I suck with camera. I have it on a tripod. This is a map of the area. You see in the pouch. I'm just going to empty it. This is the maps of the area that I carry. I have topographical version of it, and I have satellite view of it. I have my notebook, take notes, dry erase so I can mark things on there. I've got more than just that pen. Yeah, as a matter of fact, she's the one that bought that thermal. Yeah. My wife, Jessica, she's the one that bought that thermal for us. All right, so we got this. Also in that pouch, Southwestern Pennsylvania. Southwestern. DM. What's up? Getting ready to go out. Awesome. I hope you have a good time tonight, Les. This is solar. It doesn't store power, but it distributes. It's a distributor. You open it up. It is 4 solar panels. Not far from Uniontown. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't far from Uniontown where we do our stuff. And then this little pouch here, we just have miscellaneous cables. phone cables, DC cable, stuff like that goes along with this. So, which is really weird. I have all these power devices. Why is it every time we go out there and have interactions with Sasquatches, our batteries drain like crazy? I don't get it. Just like batteries that were charged up before we went, when we come back, all those batteries I didn't use, I still have to charge them. I know where you are, then. I used to live close by. All right, DM, don't tell nobody. That's a secret. Nope, I meant you are going. Oh. All right, so we got that. That covers that pouch. Next is standard Canteen, 1 quart. I don't like water. I'm gonna lie, I hate water. I have flavoring in here on this side. I'm not stupid when I go out. You know, I always keep in consideration that crap happens. And hydration is very important. So I have this as well. In the other pouch. These are water purification tablets. I have a whole bunch of them. I have 2 Canteens on here. They both have these in their pouches. I ain't drinking nasty water. This weekend he is. I think he's going. You getting ready to go out? Yeah, I'm going out this weekend. Friday, Saturday. I'm coming home on Sunday. Now, on this Canteen here, I got 2 Canteens that I carry. I carry 2 quarts. On this one here, I have a Canteen cup when we're at camp. Oh, no, it's not that one. It's the other one. My bad. We'll get to that one then. All right, here's my butt pack. Oh, y'all can't even see that. There. This is my butt pack. I'm going to lower the camera. All right. I'm going to lower this camera down here. There you go. You see easier. Here's my butt pack. This case here is waterproof. Gotta keep a clean bum in the field, man. Everybody goes. This is toilet paper. Always keep toilet paper on my field bag. You never know when you're gonna need it. These little pouches here. I have camouflage paint for I'm out in my ghillie suit. And a pack of gummies. Yummy, yummy. All right. This pouch here, I got 2 of these rolls. In case you sprain an ankle, twist something, you need to wrap up. I have 2 wraps in there. Like I said, you know, when you're out in the woods, you get hurt. Especially if you're alone out there. It's a wrap. You're at nature's mercy. This side pouch here, 2 solar chargers, but these are power banks. They actually hold the power. And they have 2 outlets on them. So, always have that. That way, if I'm on a hunt, the phone starts going dead, you run a wire to it. On this side, I don't have nothing in there. Open this up here. Got an IR illuminator when we're using night vision. This is a flashlight for whenever you're using the night vision for IR. You can't see this with your eyes. They can see it though. Bigfoot can see it, but it's like a flashlight for night vision. And I got connectors and stuff like that in here for different miscellaneous hookups. When we get into here, more power banks. Yo, it's pink. And before anybody dogs me on pink stuff, you know, I don't wear the pink ribbon or nothing like that. But I'll tell you what, those women who fight breast cancer, seriously, you see pink, you keep them in mind. That's a real battle. I have utmost respect for women who fight breast cancer and all that. So, you know, on my backpack, you're gonna see in a little bit, I got a Punisher skull in there. That's like a Hello Kitty version, bow and everything. That's my way of supporting, you know, my breast cancer awareness. I don't like ribbons and stuff like that. So you see any type of pink on my gear, That's for breast cancer awareness. So just so you know, I want to put that out there. But I got a couple extra power banks. You're so right about the safety aspect. And whoa, and it disappeared. Okay. Like you said, you go down and you have known what you carry. You are prepared. You know what? You have to be prepared. I don't care. My friends laugh at me. You know, oh, you're carrying all that stuff with you. It happens. Stuff happens. You know what I mean? You can't predict that. I walked out in those woods one time and I stepped in a booby trap. It went through the bottom of my foot and out the top. Literally the whole way through. It punctured straight through my foot. It was a booby trap. So, yeah. I couldn't predict that. I didn't know there was going to be a booby trap. You know, so when it comes to being prepared for things, you have to think of, you're spending days out there at a time. Anything can happen to you at any point. And if you're not equipped to handle situations, you're screwed. That's not going to be me, guys. Yeah, I got a little boo-boo kit. There's Band-Aids, stuff like that in here. Neosporins. Always carry paracord. Paracords, you know, you never know. It comes in handy, so many aspects. And only got a couple more things in this pouch. Okay, I got 3 of these flares. In case of emergency situation, I have 3 flares. You know, you hold them. Those are for emergency purposes only, though. No, I got injured and I sent out a help request and they're looking for me and I hear people coming. I'm sparking that flare up. Just an FYI, you're like 35, 40 miles from Uniontown. Oh, yeah? Okay. And then the last thing for that pouch, Shuko. Now these, don't give me no backlash on this. I wear these on my hands while I'm climbing. I'm going to do a day hunt down there so y'all can see the terrain. Those hills are like this. And there's not much to grab onto, so I put these on my hands. You know, I tighten this up and everything. I put these on my hands. That way I could dig into the bigger rocks around them. Or I could grab onto roots and trees and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Mike? Is that Mike or is that Mr. Anderson on there, unexplained? But yeah, that's for climbing purposes because I do go into, you know, there's a lot of, it makes it easier for me, that's all. You got a cage in there for Bigfoot to, oh, I wish I had a cage big enough for Bigfoot. I don't think I'd be carrying that in the woods by myself. All right, so that ends that pouch. Let me zip it back up. Another canteen. This has a metal canteen cup in it. And that actually hurt when I just did that. I got more purification tablets in here. This here, this is a Molly fastener. No, this is made for bayonets and stuff, but it's great for where is my thing at? Anyway, yeah. For belt loop stuff. The problem with this is one of my IR camcorders. Now when I had it mounted right here, it was fine, comfy, cool. But when I was moving through the thickets, I don't know if you're picking it up. You see that the fabric's not holding up. I hate this material, these threads, see? So I had to take it off of there because I'm not going to go through and lose an IR set because of a faulty strap. No. So this is going to be in my backpack. Then we go to this pouch here. This is my PVS 14. It's night vision. Takes 2 AA batteries. Now, I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie because I don't BS people. This thing is a piece of crap. I got this on eBay. All right. I got the head mount for it and everything. What part of PA are you from? We do our hunts in, I'll tell you Washington County. But, yeah, This was on eBay. When you see that they have night vision stuff, look into it before you purchase it. I mean, yeah, the illuminator's working and everything, but the magnification on it and the output of the IR, it sucks. I ain't gonna lie. I keep it on my gear as an emergency backup. That's about it. That's backup. So I'll put that away. Next pouch to go. This is just a battery discard pouch. When my batteries go bad, I always use rechargeables. So I throw them in this pouch here as a dump pouch so I can recharge them at a later time. Now, normally I have another pouch right here and another pouch on this side here between these connecting in the front of me. But I took those pouches off when I was carrying because I didn't want the pouches to fall off. It is these two here. Let me see. Get this out. Like I said, there's my pink right there on my bag. Breast cancer awareness, guys. I don't wear pink unless it's for a reason. All right. This here is a waterproof case. This is my Tascam. When we go out there, I want to try to, I'm not doing it yet because I don't have enough cable for it. Someone's trying to call me and I'm declining. Sorry, folks. Decline. All right. You use it where you got shelter. Why? I use a tarp and a hammock. I don't use a tent because, think about it. I don't know if you know anything about the area I hunt, as far as my experiences with the species, that for some reason they take a liking to me there. And if you know who Albert Ostman is, like, I'm not scared of these things. I am scared of them, but I'm not at the same time. I'm not, my fear though is because of the interest they show in me, the way they're displaying it, it's to the point where I don't know. I don't want to be taken by them. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be squatch snapped. If you're in a tent, they can just scoop you right up, throw you over your shoulder, you're gone. If I'm in a hammock, at least I can roll out and try to boogie. Try. But all right, this is my Tascam. Now I'll take this off and run my cables in here. All right. I have a 120 gigabyte card in here for recording. Also, in all my electronics, like my different types of optics and whatnot, always keep hot hands and hot feet in there. For when it gets cold, it'll mess with your equipment. You have to keep your equipment warm when you're out there in the snow. So I keep hot hands in all my pouches that I keep my equipment in. Hot hands, hot toes. But now that we're on audio, that's the central unit of my audio. I have these. I have two of these. I should be using it for sound collections. Yeah, but I want to wait until I have. I'll get to that in a minute, Weasel. I have two of these. Low profile stands. The reason I have these ones here, you put these on the ground. Footprints. You can hear their footfalls because of their weight. These will pick up their footfalls. All right. We'll get those out the way. We're moving on. I have two of these. All right. This is for the mid area capture. These are all condenser mics now. You could drop a pin and you'll hear it with these things. Let me lower the stand so you can see. And there's another condenser microphone. You see? I take these out there. Well, what I want to do, I want to run 100 or 300 foot that way and 300 foot that way on the cable. That would give me 100 yards each way away from camp. And if I could do that, if they're around the area chattering, I want to be able to pick it up. So I would put these, I want to put these 100 yards away from camp. But before I do that, I have to get the cable first. What's that? Do you have any personal footprint, Cat? Yeah, I'm ashamed of it, though. I need to learn how to do that better because I made this stuff too runny and it overflowed the footprint and then it just came out so crappy. It did. But for audio recording, I have 2 of these setups. See? I have them right here. 2 of them. They're identical. Same microphones on both of them. So I have 2 setup, but I want to go 100 yards away from camp on each setup with these microphones. I want to do that. Let's see if I can record chatter. All right, let me get these out the way. Those microphones, they hook up into this box. All right. Now, this has 3 channels. So that means I can run 3 mics. I need to get another one of these boxes. I want to get one more of these because this is enough for me to run one of those stands. Okay. I need to get another one of these, but this takes 2 9-volt batteries right here. It takes 2 9 volts, and this feeds the 48-volt phantom power to the microphones that need to record. And then the outputs, this is 3N, so that would be the higher microphone that I would have aimed up in the trees, the mid-range mic that I would have at chest level, and then the third mic would be the one on the ground. And then these 2 here are returns that will go into a Y and connect back into my Tascam for recording. So that's what we have for audio. Okay. Now, you've seen my other optics. This is my gem. I love this. This is my ESS LNB. All that night vision footage you see of mine, that one where that Sasquatch was following me through the woods, that first eye shine I ever caught, it's all on this. I love these things. It's IR binoculars. Mr. Weasel has a set too, but his is a different one, a different brand, different model and all that. I like mine better. Mine are heavier, but it doesn't come out so well. You can use it while walking around. Yeah, because it goes around your neck. But yeah, this is what I use for recording, and this is what I'm going to use around camp, for IR footage. But to make it better, a lot of people were complaining, and I don't blame them. Yours is better? No, it's not, Weasel. Yours is nowhere near better as this one. You can just pick them up like that and tell a difference. But look, for this, we got this. I had a bad experience with this stand when we went camping. Weasel and we were doing. Ram Jam knows about it. Only a few people know, but I was sitting in my chair. Yes, you're my wife, of course you know. So here's this here. This cranks up and down. These will connect. There's a hole, so these will connect right here where I can monitor. And it'll be steel this time. I'm using my stands this time. No more of that shaky crap, all right? I apologize. I was lazy last time. I did not feel like taking my stands with me. I'm not going to lie. And I was still mad at this stand. Now, I'll show you why I was mad at it. If I could turn it. Well, it broke right here. See the plastic separated? And what happened was I sat in my chair. There's no even ground up there at camp. None at all. I sat in my chair, and it's one of those poop out ones. And when I sat in it, it folded up with me in it, and we're picking on Mr. Bungle. I rolled down the hill on the chair, and when I rolled down the hill, I ran into the stand. That's why the plastic broke on that one piece. But to top it off, when we went rolling down the hill, there was a big down tree at the bottom. This hit the tree like that, and I came rolling down right behind it, and you see those spikes? Yeah. I took that. I thought it went through my pants and entered me. I swear to God, I thought it entered me. That I landed on that thing, and it hit dead on target. I was checking my pants for rips. I'm jumping up and down, holding my behind, and there's Mr. Weasel laughing at me. He's laughing. Hey, buddy, by the way, are you okay? You wish you filmed it. I bet you did wish you filmed it. But yeah, there's the stand. This is the one that I'm using for my IR binoculars. Now, since I'm going to be by myself, I'm going to be running multiple things here. These ones right here. This is my other IR setup. This is ESS LNB as well. I love that brand. They have really good optics, guys. Seriously, really crisp, clear optics. Good. But yeah, Mr. Weasel did have a good laugh. He laughed at me the rest of that night. A guy like that. Now, this has 2 IR illuminators on it. High intensity, low intensity. This here records and takes photos. And just like my other IR, the ones I just showed you, the green ones, these take a 32 TF card as well. Little memory cards. So I can take the recordings, transfer the memory into my phone. I do all this from my phone. And this one has a stand too. I like this stand better because it's lighter, but it doesn't have the crank though. It's all manual, so we'll lower that down. But this has a Picatinny rail and it has the screw hole. So this will set up on a rack like that. So, yeah, stability. That's what we need. Our videos are too shaky. We're handling that later. We're taking care of that crap. I don't want that. All right, next off, for audio too, we ain't using cheap headphones, man. We got AKGs. Nice studio ones. Closed back. So, like, what I want to do is when I get that setup going for the audio, one of us is going to be chilling in our hammock with the audio running the whole time. Chilling, just like this, listening to everything going on outside of the camp. Well, that would probably be a Dawn 1. And then Mr. Weasel and I will be circled back capturing the IR footage and whatnot. So I want to get every aspect of this for you guys. Everything that we're seeing, everything we're capturing, I want to give you guys. So we got that. This pouch, when I'm wearing my LBE, it goes right here on my chest. When I'm not wearing it, it goes on my hip. This has, I vape. Yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes. I started vaping. So this is my charger for my vape. Got a little mini flashlight. You know, I keep extra vape coils in this little pouch here. Open this up. I got an area here to put little things in. And then when I unzip this, I keep my vital cables in here, like for my IRs and for my thermal. I keep everything. Oh, I think that's why they're so attracted to Josh, because they find him very interesting. Yeah, if only y'all knew what I do in those woods when the camera ain't rolling. Like, I wish I could give y'all the full experience. I'm scared to get hit with copyright. Like, I have a playlist for my kids on my phone, and I'm telling you, like Herman the Worm, the SpongeBob song, the Elmo, Sesame Street. I'm telling you, we'll blast that stuff over my speaker. Matter of fact, that's what we'll do. There's no audio on my IR. When I'm doing IR, I could be blasting it. I'll show you guys. You can see the eye shine look like they're doing this to the beat of Herman the Worm. Just like that. You can see it. I mean, Weasel, he's in the comments. He could tell you. He's the one who pointed it out to me. I didn't even realize they were dancing along to the beats. I didn't even realize that. But he caught on to that, and I started watching it, and darn Skippy, he was right. Their heads were bobbing right along with the beat. They love kids' songs. I don't know. I dance around the woods like a fool and everything, and they just move right on in. I give them a show. I mean, figure they're sitting there in the woods all day with a tree up their butt. Their entertainment is watching bugs, watching flowers grow. Come on. So go ahead. You know, I go out there and give them interesting shows. You know, I go out there, I sing to them. I am a musician, by the way. But I go out there, I sing for them. I dance around like a jag-off, even though I can't dance. I play kid songs for them. I gift there on regularly. I gift them very well. We're watching people sleep. What are you saying, Weasel? Yeah, they do get into it. And then whenever you're in your hammock, they run up and they poke you. It's weird. Looking forward to this expedition, Joe. You have all the angles covered. Yeah, well, not the audio yet. We do not have the audio covered yet. I have to get one more of those boxes, and I have to get the cable. You know what I mean? So it's going to take time. I'm thinking by spring, I should be able to add all the audio concepts into it. So by spring, we'll be able to do that. Next, we've got power. Y'all seen this on the unboxing. You already know what it is. Flash fish, power generator, along with the solar panel that I'm not going to mess with. I'm scared of spiders, and I'm very petrified of birds. So I'm getting it out there before my wife starts putting it out there to make fun of me. Look at this, guys. You see this? I don't want to get bit. Someone had become... Yeah, look in there. You see that? That ain't cotton in there. A real big, brown, hairy spider made a home in my stuff. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to that. So, leave that out for the moment. Next up, this is my sleeping bag. These are the military issue ones. A Nima woodland camo. I've got the waterproof bivvy on it. I've got my cold bag in there, and I got my summer bag in there. So this is good even through winter. I mean, Mr. Weasel and I have gone fishing in the winter and slept on the ground. Well, using this, he had his own sleeping bag. Matter of fact, that night he smashed that bad boy. I don't like spiders. But yeah, we went camping up there. I was sleeping on the ground that a raccoon was trying to steal my jerky. Woke up later on. I can't find Weasel nowhere. I'm like, where's Weasel? Man, he's in my car. So I'm like, all right, I'll go in there and join him in the car. It's a little warmer anyways. But yeah, that was good fishing. He caught a fish that was covered in these little sores that looked like herpes. That was crazy. We ended up throwing that one in the woods. We weren't throwing that back in the water. I don't know what that was. Caught fish with gill maggot too. Archties, they're called. You catch them with those in, man, throw them in the weeds. You don't want that going back in our water system. It's parasite. So we got that. The sleeping bag's covered. Yeah, that sleeping bag that's good for extreme cold. So I'm good. This is my hammock. I have my tree straps in here, S-hooks and all that. So I don't use tents. I already said that. I don't believe that crap. This is I always carry extra mosquito head nets in case I have a buddy with me that's getting eaten up by skeeters. Yeah. Got my Laplander. Best saw I've ever owned. I mean, even even Don Juan was comparing our saw blades when we went out last time. These Laplanders are awesome. And you can see it's got a lot of use. Awesome saw. I've had it for years. I have not had one complaint with it. Not one complaint. I love it. Also, I've got clothespins, stakes, a whole bunch of paracord, bungee cords, little ones, bigger ones. I have a bunch of clips, duct tape. This is my home bag. This bag here is for when I'm in the woods. I'm building my home out of this. Normally, I would have a tarp hooked up underneath the here, rolled up, and I would have my rain gear mounted on the top here when I'm carrying it in the field. But this pouch here is my home bag. That's where I camp out of. That's what you would consider your tent. Well, this is mine. All right, now we're going to get into here. I got 2 trail cameras. This This is the headset for my night vision binocular that sucks. Definitely need what this. Oh, the rain gear. Yeah, that's supposed to dump this weekend. All right. Poop tarts. You know what? I didn't ask permission to take this either. This is my wife's Tupperware container. It's literally made for poop tarts. Seriously. Fit 3 poop tart packs in there. They won't get broke. Perfect size, and that's actually what it's for. It's Tupperware for poop tarts. Pop tarts are awesome, man. Until they get broke. Oh, we have a can of Spam in there. Snacks. These are the 2 pouches I mentioned earlier that are normally on my bag or my LBE. This one here is nothing but batteries. Double A, triple A's, 18650s. This whole bag is all batteries for my different flashlights and my IR equipment. That's all that is, just batteries. These are all charged up, ready to go, the whole pouch. So we're going to do good on flashlight power. This one here is my survival kit. I'm actually going to be using this. I'm leaving this down there when I'm building a roof. We're building a shelter down there in our spot. We're getting ready for winter. No, you did not. No, I did not what? But, quit. Wait, now I got a little arrow in the front of DM's message. Pop-Tart. Oh, I like Pop-Tarts when they're hot, to be honest. But yeah, this is an emergency blanket. What I'm going to do is when I run the tarps from my roof, I'm going to run this underneath the tarp. That way the fire will reflect its heat rays. It'll reflect off of this and then back down onto me, keep my shelter warm. It's like a furnace in a sense. It'll reflect the heat. Good survival concept. On this pouch here, I got all kinds of goodies in here, man. I'm not even going to put stuff back. I'm just going to dump all clean up. These here, you wet them, they turn into towels. Nothing special. This is my Boss fire making kit. I bought this kit, and I'm very pleased with it. It has many different types of ways to make fires in it. It has Fresnel lens in there. It's got ferrocerium rods. It's got the tablets, char cloth, fat wood, everything in here. So any condition, I'll be able to make a fire. Pencil sharpener. Sounds stupid, doesn't it? When you ain't got no kindling, put a stick in there. Sharpen up that stick, and you take all the shreds that you get on there, start your fire up. Also, if you're making a spear, you can put a fine tip on there with that. Whoop. MRE. This is vegetable lasagna. Candle. I think all kits should have a candle. There's many purposes for those. More paracord. Glow stick. If I need to show my position off, I'm swaying this around everything. You know what I mean? This is a survival kit. This is made to survive. I got a mirror. I'll get a tick in my face or something like that, or anything I need to see. Got my big cracker. 9-volt battery. You can start fires with these. My ferrocerium rod, you can see that thing's well used. I don't use lighters when I make fires. I use a ferrocerium rod, and I'll get it made just as quick as you will with a lighter, guarantee every time. This here was a gift from my kids. Got their names engraved right here. Well, you can't really see it. And then I put the shoestring on there and a bead. But when you open it up, it says, "Love Daddy." So I carry that I put that in my survival kit. You know, if I'm need motivation, if something happens, you know, I can look at that, and that gives me motivation to keep going. I got a lighter. A little power generator here with multi-ports. That way I can different things. But what it has, this thing sucks by, mind you. Crank it up. You can charge your vape, your phone, whatever you need to charge, but you gotta crank it that whole time. Yeah. This is a gemstone, and I didn't think of this. I bought that Cas Biggie. Seriously. I just started thinking about this. I could have sucked all that water out of that print, bro. I just thought of that, man, with this. This is a survival water pump. Okay? It's got a ceramic filter in here. And pretty much how this works, you filter 500 gallons of water, take the filter out, scrub it with sandpaper, put it back in, and you're good for another 500 gallons. It's awesome. I think that's variable. That's what it says. But if you're used to the real mucky muck stuff, I don't think you would get that much. But here's how it works. This end here would go into your water source. This is like your bobber here to keep it off the bottom. You put this end in your canteen and you pump it. It sucks the water through, filters it. You can drink out of a cistern with this. It does not help the flavor though. If that water's stinky and tastes nasty, yeah, all the microorganisms are going to be gone. It'll be safe to drink, but it ain't going to taste good. I ain't going to lie. But yeah, I have this. Biggie, I'm sorry I didn't think of that till now. I could have sucked all that water right out of there. I just thought of that, and I could have tried to cast that print. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, next up, this is the mount for that crappy night vision I have to go on the thing. It also attaches to a helmet. My hot dog pokey. It's extendable. This is my dry bag for my clothes. I keep my extra clothes in here. You know, it's durable material. You know, keeps my stuff dry. Especially it's going to be wet. These are the military issue gloves for when they go to like Antarctica and stuff. I wear these over my other gloves for when it's really cold. I'm sorry, I don't want hypothermia. And we're about almost out of stuff to show. They're like, thank God. All right, this is my field card reader. When I check trail cams or anything, I put the card in here and brings it up, and I can see everything. And that's what Squatchtopic carries, man. I know, I carry a lot of stuff. Mr. Weasel always rags on me about that. Now for the last items. Last items to show. All right. This is going to be vital this weekend since I'm going solo. Here's what I'm thinking about. As you can see, this is very, very, very well worn. I've had this suit for many, many years. I know how to properly use it. You do not put this suit on and think you are going to disappear in a bush. No, it doesn't work like that. All right? This takes about 2 hours for me to set up properly. There's nets in here. See the net? You take foliage, twigs with leaves on them and whatnot, weave them in there. The whole suit. I have the jacket, I have the pants, and I have the rifle ghillie too, which if I'm taking a stand for my IR, I can wrap this around my stand and drape it over the top and then loop it around the legs and run foliage through this to hide the stand that I'm going to be recording with too. See, ever since I got off the phone with Weasel and Don Juan, my mind's been racking. So this weekend, I'm going to be in a ghillie suit, I think. I'm going to be Bushman and Barbarian. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just the way they act towards me down there. I have this primal fear that they're going to try to take me. I don't get it. Yeah, that's the full ghillie suit, man. Head to toe. And it was treated too. I don't know if it's still any good on it, but it was treated. But I have this fear that because of the way they interact with me down there, that they might try to take me. So I'm gonna be in a ghillie this time. I'm gonna set up camp. I'm gonna post up in my ghillie, and I'm gonna see if they approach camp. And I'm gonna see what they do. That's gonna be what I'm gonna do. I'm still staying out there. I'm gonna have my rain suit on underneath of it. I'm probably gonna be lugged up in a bush. Matter of fact, I already know exactly what bushes I'm gonna be in. Mr. Weasel, the V tree, where our hammocks were set up before, where they had that family of sugar glider squirrels were living in there that was driving us nuts all night, climbing up and down the tree. Go up the hill from there, there's that sit-in where Chaka used to post up at. When we first started going down there, it's where Chaka used to post. I'm going to post up right up in that cut. I'm going to set everything up right up in that cut. I'll wear my ghillie suit, and we'll see what we can do. But and other than that, I didn't show my gloves. Those gloves ain't really important. I got thermal gloves under here and hard knuckles. You know, when you're in the woods, you don't know what's going to happen to you, man. You can hurt your fingers, your knuckles. You can hurt them on anything. And look at me. I went walking in the woods, and it was on a day hunt, and I had something go the whole way through my foot. So, yeah, tick repellent. Tick repellent, he says. I have that. Yeah. Let me see. I think it's in this pouch. No, I do have tick repellent. I do. It's somewhere over here. I ain't going. I don't like ticks. My wife, she has late stage Lyme disease. Now what happened was, sorry, I'm talking about this, Jess. She was pregnant with my daughter. She had a tick on her, and she didn't know it. A big bullseye on her, and they couldn't give her. But what happened was, she had a tick on her. She was pregnant with my daughter, so they couldn't give her the right medicine for it. So they gave her a different medicine, and it put the Lyme disease into remission, or went dormant for 5 years. And we was in a car accident, and I guess it brought it out. And last October, she almost died in the hospital. So we found out she had Lyme disease. So, yes, I use bug repellent, man. You have to. Be safe on that kind of stuff. Don't underestimate a bug, man. A little parasite will get you and mess you up for life. I'm telling you. So, that's the gear loadout, guys. I don't know, I carry a lot of stuff. But other than the audio stuff, because I'm not taking that back out there until I have enough cable to do what I want to do. But everything else that I showed you, that's what comes in the woods with me. Other than a cooler, water, and stuff like that. But that's what we carry here at Squatch Topic. I hope you guys like the gear. You know, Mr. Weasel rags on me. My wife rags on me about it too. And the fact that they're like, you have all this gear and you never use it. It's because when I go out there, I'll sit there and I'll watch the eyes shine. To the point where you can see their silhouette and everything. And I'll sit there and watch them. And Weasel will be like, hey man, why ain't you recording that? Oh, look at him. I'm like, I never thought of it. I was just watching it. So I gotta get more vigilant with that stuff. Seriously, I'm not a cameraman. Traumatic event or emotion. Yeah. Yep. Oh wow, we've been on for 59 minutes. I love camping out. cooking a big breakfast and having fun in the woods. Yes. Yes. It's good for your hunting gear. It's at Walmart. What is that? There's a little arrow thing in the way of that word. I can't even see what that word says. Permethrin. What's that? Dilo. He said that's what we do. Weasel. I'm waiting for Dilo. What is that permethrin that you're talking about? Could you help us with our hunts? I'm willing to try about anything. Dude. That's a nice car. All right. Well, we've been on here an hour. Seriously, guys, check out the Great Outdoor Biggie. You know, he's just got to the point where he could go live and whatnot. So once you go on his channel, give him a like and hit that bell notification. When he goes on there, check him out. He's a good man. You know, he's very knowledgeable about stuff. Charles Mills, Outdoor University. Check him out. He does Bigfoot hunts too. He's very knowledgeable on this stuff, and he's using different types of tactics than we are. I'm using the playful tactic with these guys. His one side he's on, he's using the aggressive nature, and then his other side he's using the positive nature. So, and we combine our research here. Let's say, if y'all watch Charles Mills, he's talking about, you follow y'all on Facebook. Yeah, if you go and watch Charles Mills, how he says he wants to combine all our research. A lot of Bigfoot groups, they're stingy. They don't want to tell you what they know. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to share and transfer data with Charles. You know, he's doing the aggressive. He's doing the kindness. I'm doing the kids' playful type stuff. You know what I mean? I'm going out there acting like a goofball. I'm doing what I do. I'm getting positive, positive. I'm getting responses from them. That's the thing. Yeah, live action. Don't forget to hit that like. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please hit that like. You know, this YouTube stuff is so new to me. So new. But look, after this video is done, I have 17 more episodes lined up, guys. I'm starting to plan and try to build this channel. Like, no lie, I've been writing. I mean, different things. I'm even thinking my kids have G.I. Joe toys, and they have an official Sasquatch toy. It's 7 inches tall. And my daughter and I built a Jurassic Park diorama. It's real big. It's in our sunroom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make a stop motion of Mr. Weasel, Don Juan, and I in the woods. I'm going to try to make a stop motion thing just for fun. That's going to be one of the things I'm going to do. We got different episodes coming up, like, for instance, Bigfoot in the Bible. I'm researching. I'm not a Bible thumper, guys. I do have my faith, yes. But don't beat me up about wanting to bring Bible into it, though, because you got to understand, if we're trying to bring light to the species, you have to hear what everyone has to say. There's several documentations in that book that can be referenced back to Sasquatch. And that's what that video is going to be about. And it's going to be an open debate, too, live in the chats. So if you don't agree with something, voice up. Seriously. And I just want everyone to know, if it's a debate, we ain't fighting. We're debating our thoughts and what we think as to that subject. I don't want no one going in the chat room, cutting each other down, cussing at each other, saying, oh, you're going to go to hell, none of that kind of crap. No. It'll be a debate of our beliefs and thoughts to cross-reference the Sasquatch species. So out there. It ain't a religion thing. It's documented in that book, so I'm bringing it on a channel. Simple as that. Also, I want to do a segment on Native American Sasquatch history. I want to do research and gather all I can on different Native American tribes and get their stories of the Sasquatch, what they called it, what their stories behind it is, you know, stuff like that. What was their interactions with that different culture to the Sasquatch species? I want to do an episode on that one. Yeah, my wife, she grew up right there on that property. Right there on that property. I got to redo the origins. We tried to do the origins video live, and it stopped at 2 minutes and 40 seconds or something like that. We don't know why. We was going to give you guys a little history of the area where we do our hunts at. You know, my wife grew up there. You know, she knows a lot more than we do about that place, and she's had an encounter herself. Mm-hmm. She watched one snatch her dog while they were in the woods. Stepped out from a tree, scooped her dog up, gone. Yep. I'm gonna let her tell you all that when we redo the origin of squatchtopic.pa. You're not gonna hear it from my mouth. You're gonna hear it from her mouth, and more. All right. So we got the live hunts coming up for this weekend. We're gonna do late night camp surveillance. Look, check it out. If the notification bothers you late at night, I'm sorry. If it's popping down there and it's 3 a.m. and I'm getting activity, I'm hitting that live button, guys. I'm going to get our footage and whatnot, but I'm hitting that live button. If you're awake, join us. If you're not awake, catch me the next day. I will go live in the wee hours of the morning to bring you footage if I have to. All right, so it starts pumping down there. Expect a notification late at night. We also have, we have all kinds of stuff going on here. Another live I want to do is going to be Bigfoot and UFOs. Is there really a connection? It's going to be a discussion live. What you guys' thoughts? Because this is Squatch Topic. Now, what's the point of the name Topic if you're not nailing different topics to have open discussions about? You know, seriously. So, when we do our discussions, I want to try to do a discussion every week. I'm thinking about Sundays. I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me. I'm thinking like Sundays or something like, but maybe not Sundays because I don't know. Maybe Wednesday. I'll figure it out. But we're going to have a topic day to where we can have live discussions on different topics and we can debate about it and bring different lights to things. You know what I mean? Well, you go along. Ooh. You know what, Don Juan, you're a smart aleck for saying that, buddy. You know she's scared of those woods. You know she ain't going in those woods. She already told you that to your face. Seriously, don't be putting that on my comments like that. No, don't do that. My wife don't go in those woods because she knows what's out there. She grew up there. She don't even like her kids playing in the backyard there because she knows that they're watching. Okay? So don't throw sly remarks about her not going in the woods. All right? I'm not being mean. I'm just putting it out there. That's my wife. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for her, there wouldn't be no Squatch Topic. She's the one that taught me about this species. I laughed in her face when she first told me there was naked, hairy people running around her woods snatching dogs. You know what I mean? So no, don't rag on my wife for not going out there. She's not part of this project. She's the one who brought it to my attention, and I'm investigating it. All right? So don't ever bring my wife into this. Please. Gracias. All right, but on that note, is there anything anybody want to say in the comments? Let me get the comment stream going back up. I'm sorry for that, guys. I mean, I ain't gonna let nobody sit there and be a smart aleck to my wife. No. I don't care who you are. But anybody got anything to say? Any ideas, like things I should do this weekend? What you guys want to see? What do you want me to do? I'm taking a ghillie suit since I'm going alone. I ain't stupid. I'm gonna set up camp. I'm gonna make it like I'm down there, and I'm gonna post up in a ghillie suit and see what they do. I'm gonna put gifts up around camp as well, so they can, you know what I mean. But that's about that. We did our gear loadout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just stay safe. You know what, man? I try. I cannot say, oh, I will. It's unpredictable when you're out there, man. I mean, Don Juan's been there, Weasel's been there. When you're down there and you're laying in your hammock, you see them coming down the hill. They actually come into our camp. The last time we were there, I was laying in my hammock. I'm on the video chat with Biggie from Great Outdoors. Biggie, he was keeping me awake because I was falling asleep. He was watching them run all around. He's seen several of them. And one actually came up, ran up to my hammock behind me, poked me, and he ran up the hill and hid behind a bush. So I believe he's planning on gifting. But yeah, that's where we're at. So on that note, I'm going to get off. Door just open. I'm on my front porch. Door just open. I think the kids want to see daddy. So little girl's been at school all day. I'm going to go ahead in there. I didn't even eat my dinner yet. I took a few bites, put it away, and then got ready to do the video. So Biggie has cat eyes for squad. Yes, he does. I'm telling you, Biggie is on it. Biggie is on it. Always is, man. I'm telling you. But you guys be safe. And Biggie, I'm not using this slogan. I'm only doing this because you kept telling me all night to say it. I'll keep squatching if you've been watching. There you go, buddy. That is not my slogan. I'm telling Biggie to use that one. That's not my slogan. I don't have one yet. But hey, you guys take care. You be safe out there. And I'll see you over the weekend. Peace.